everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm gonna be showing you my September favorites. It is the middle of October. Sorry, couldn't film this before then, but you know, it's never too late. Because I've been wanting to do a faves video for like the last 2 months, but finally now we're doing it. I'm gonna start off with like physical things that I have here, which would be makeup. I actually splurged a little bit on makeup this month to try some new stuff, and I ended up liking it, so a win is a win. The first item is the ColourPop Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer, and I use the shade Light 40N. And I'm not a really big like foundation person, but so I generally just use concealer. And yeah, I really like this. I wear it every time I wear makeup, and that's all I usually put on as far as like base makeup goes. So I'm not like a huge makeup person in general, but yeah, that's what I put on. And I also tried out their translucent setting powder as well. No filter setting. Yeah, and this is nice as well. I really like it. And one reason I like ColourPop is because it is like affordable. You know, it's like a trendy brand that's also affordable. If that makes sense. Before I've been using, I think the Maybelline powder, which was good as well. I mean, these are my faves. I mean, I feel like I should be more enthusiastic, but like, yeah, I like them. They're good. They do me good. And they last when I'm at work. The ColourPop products do, because I do have to go into work sometimes at the theater, and I work in kind of a greasy environment, because if I help behind the concession stand, yeah, it gets a little bit greasy back there. And then the other couple products that I tried were lip products, which I used to like freaking hate wearing lip products, which I've got this one on now. It is the L'Oreal Infallible number 120 Major Crush, and I think it's like the suede lipstick, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, the applicator's kind of wonky, but I don't hate it. So like the applicator itself, I don't hate. And also this is a Pixi product in Sheer Rose. I thought it was going to tell me more of what it was. It's a lip plumping product in the shade Sheer Rose. Honestly, I really just like that it's a gloss, like a pinkish gloss, mauve gloss. It doesn't actually plump my lips though. It makes them tingle, sure, but I feel like my lips don't look plumper. They just look glossy. Next, I have some food items. I don't have them with me, but I'm gonna put images on the screen. One of them is the Naked Smoothie Green Machine specifically, although I have been also drinking the strawberry banana smoothies. I buy the big bottle of it, and I drink, because I drink apple cider vinegar, I put my apple cider vinegar in it, and that actually dilutes the taste so well for apple cider vinegar if you're looking into like incorporating that into your daily drinking habits. That doesn't sound right, but yeah, if you're looking to incorporate that into your life, because I really feel like apple cider vinegar really helps with my stomach. So and it tastes absolutely disgusting. And now I have a yummy little smoothie, and I put it's like 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and it's delightful and yummy, and I drink it every day. So gonna have some after this. I think I tried the strawberry banana just to change things up. I actually might be allergic to something in the strawberry banana. I'm still drinking it though, but it kind of makes my mouth hurt. my tongue hurt. But the green machine doesn't do that. But I don't, you know, I don't die. So obviously I'm here. So I guess just like mildly allergic, because girl, you think I'm gonna waste that? Like the naked smoothies, the bottles of them, they're like $8 to $9, so it's not really cheap, is it? But then if I like think about it, I'm still saving money, like if I were to like buy drinks and things like that, because those are $4 or $5 for one drink. Yeah, at like a Starbucks or something like that, which I don't drink Starbucks anyway. I boycott Starbucks, but I've never really enjoyed Starbucks that much to begin with. I've definitely had it, obviously, because I don't live under a rock, but you know. I've also been having the Bolthouse Farms Mocha Cappuccino. It is delectable. It is so yummy, and there's 13 grams of protein in it, which is like nice for me because I don't eat enough protein anyway, and there's 80 milligrams of caffeine. And if you know me, I used to be a very avid energy drinker, connoisseur. I freaking love energy drinks, but I do find that like they actually, it's funny because I used to really enjoy drinking one and playing video games, but when I play Valorant and I'm drinking one, I actually think it makes my gameplay worse because my anxiety spikes and I get shaky a little bit. So if I was actually just needing one in my day-to-day life, like if I got up early one morning, like sometimes going Black Friday shopping, I would get up early and drink that. Why do I lose my train of thought like mid-sentence? It's because I'm thinking about Black Friday. That really wouldn't bother me. It wouldn't really affect my anxiety, but Valorant is kind of like high anxiety for me anyway. And well, I've just found that the energy drink does not help when I am just sitting there playing games. I would still maybe consider drinking one whilst I was playing Minecraft or something, but specifically Valorant, I've decided that I'm not doing that anymore. So really I just drink my tea, which we're gonna talk about next, and I really like these Bolthouse Farms Mocha Cappuccino drinks, which I tried a different one. I think it might have been the vanilla, but honestly nothing tops the mocha one. It was so delicious. It's like chocolate, but you can literally taste like the like undertone of like caramel in it. Like it's so good. And I have my little straw in it, and I just and they're not too terribly expensive. I think they're more expensive if you get them at Target, but you can get them at Walmart, I think, for like $3. I think they're almost $4 at Target. So just something to keep in mind. If you want to try, I love to try little drinks and things, so I definitely recommend it because I always love trying kombucha flavors. I do love kombucha. This is a side note, not part of my monthly faves. But I used to drink kombucha a lot because it's good for you too. Honestly, you're not supposed to have it like more than once a week though. So now we're gonna talk about tea. I've recently, oh my gosh, guys, what are you doing? I've recently started drinking lots and lots of tea because, well, it's my substitute for energy drinks, you know, that little bit of caffeine in tea. But no matter how much tea I drink, I never get like the shaky feeling that I would get from energy drinks in general. So that's always a plus. Even if I drink like 4 cups of like black tea, which has like 30 milligrams of caffeine in it, well, that's only 100. But you get what I'm trying to say. No matter how much tea I drink, I never get like that shaky feeling, which is really nice for my anxiety. I also drink green tea. It really helps my stomach so much. If you have stomach issues, drink green tea. I kid you not, some people are always like, oh, I don't like the taste. No, if you have stomach issues, commit and you will adjust to the taste of tea. I wasn't that big of a fan at first, but now I really love it. So all you have to do is drink it, and then your palate will eventually get used to it and maybe even enjoy it depending on the tea, you know. But yes, green tea. My favorite tea though is this ginger turmeric tea that I get at Trader Joe's, and oh my gosh, it is delightful, delicious, so yummy. That's just like an herbal tea though, so I really only have like a cup of that a day anyway. But now I have all these coffee mugs and they're huge. I wish they would make smaller mugs that are still cute, because like all the cute mugs in stores, they're always so big, but like a teacup is pretty small, you know, and it's for a reason, so that it doesn't like dilute the taste, I guess. That's another thing to consider. One funny thing that I didn't really realize, but like Earl Grey tea is like drank with like milk. People like mix things in a tea, which I never really, bless you. Yeah, I didn't really realize that people mix things into tea, which sounds so stupid, but they do. They do. Although actually I found I have mixed some like honey into certain teas and things like that. I still actually prefer it without it. Sometimes the honey is like too sweet. I don't really want to drink a sweet drink all the time. So I actually kind of like the earthier taste. Yeah, that's everything for my food category. So now let's yap about what's been entertaining me. Starting with, I read the Harry Potter books ages ago, but I've been listening to them on audiobooks, or as an audiobook. I've been using the Libby app, which I highly recommend the Libby app, especially for like audiobooks, because, well, like you have to subscribe to Audible to like do that, so that's some bullshit. I don't want to spend money on that. I've been listening to Harry Potter, the audiobooks. However, I tried to like extend my loan on Libby, and I thought I did, and then it just returned my book, so that really upset me. And now I have to wait so long for the Harry Potter book again, because obviously specifically for Harry Potter, the wait times for those is so long. But it's worth for me because I don't really want to pay for a subscription. And I do my like yoga / just like mat exercises and listen to that, and that made it so much more enjoyable. I really liked that, and I still really like it, and I will continue it once I'm able to get that book borrowed again. But instead, I've been listening to some podcasts, although I do listen or like pull the YouTube video up for the podcast whilst I'm doing the exercises instead of just straight listening to the podcast. But I've been listening to two different ones. Sweet and Sour podcast, which is Pokimane and Lily Pichu, which I've really liked. I don't really get to watch that much content from other streamers because, well, I'm talking about their actual stream content, because I'm always either streaming or working. So I can't just like pull up like a live stream that I want to watch, it's better that I'm able to pause things and come back to them when I'm at my job or when I'm doing my mat exercises. That's why I just prefer these podcast scenarios. And honestly, I've always preferred content that I can like sit down and watch. I would say eat and whatnot. I guess because like the apps on TVs for streaming services, like video game streaming, like Twitch and things, have always been like hit or miss, and you don't know if you're gonna be able to. Hello? What are you doing? She's letting me know that she's climbing on things. I don't even know what I was saying. Sweet and Sour podcast, 2 thumbs up. I've really been enjoying it. I just like to see their personalities in like a relaxed sort of setting, because I mean, I understand because on stream you have to kind of be hyper aware of like, well, at least this is how I feel. You have to kind of be hyper aware of what's going on and like on chat, or just like all the time because it's live. But when they pre-record a podcast, and especially because they're good friends, I just feel like it's just such a more relaxed environment. And so you get to really see their personalities kind of shine, if that makes sense. And then another podcast I'm listening to is The Broski Report. So I really have been enjoying her podcast. I really love Brittany Broski, but I don't always watch her podcast. I usually just watch her YouTube content in general. But I have been liking her podcast. I kind of understand the whole podcast trend. And honestly, I was thinking about how like it is such a saturated market, but it's kind of like similar to streaming and stuff. Like there is a personality for everybody to enjoy. You know, like everybody's so different in terms of like who they are and who interests them, and like other people's point of views and opinions and all that. So yeah, it's a really saturated market, but at the end of the day, there's gonna be someone for everyone. Lastly, for the entertainment, I've been, honestly, the Tortured Poets Department track, like title track, came on my shuffled like songs, and honestly, I think that is Taylor Swift's best title track. I'm not gonna lie. But she doesn't have too many title tracks. She doesn't always have a title track on her albums, right? Like 1989 and etc. I think that I would say the Tortured Poets Department is her best title track. I mean, I just love the like soundtrack in the back so much, and there's a lot of imagery, and I can just picture. I think that's one of the reasons I love Taylor Swift's songs so much. Is like there's so much imagery, and it's always like a story. I can always picture what she's saying. If anybody ever wonders why people like Taylor Swift so much, that could be a reason why. My hair's a wreck. I'm so sorry. Not really though. I don't really care that much. Now, miscellaneous category. First things first. My bed in the corner of my room. I used to not have it in the corner of my room, and I recently moved it, and it's just way nicer, way cozier, and it adds to my streaming background, which you guys don't ever get to see it in like its full glory, because it looks the best when it's nighttime and no lights leaking through my window, and my room's just like pink, and it's so nice. And I really love my stream background plus my bed in the corner. Great move. Love that. The other two things that I got for ya is I got a new mouse, the Logitech G Pro Wireless, which I've actually had before, but I broke it, and then I didn't have it for a while, and I missed it, so I got it again. Really like this one. Really like that one. It's nice. I love a wireless mouse. Yeah, and it's not that expensive either. I really do love Logitech products. I think they always do a good job. And also my little blue light glasses that I got, although to be honest, they already broke. One of the screws fell out right here, but you can wear them just fine. But just like, apparently statement glasses are gonna be trendy, which I didn't know that before buying it because I'm just such a trendsetter, but I think these are so cute, and they definitely help with my head when I'm playing, because I will log off work, which I sit in front of a computer for work, and then I log onto my other computer to sit in front of that again for another 4 hours. So, and I wear different ones at work than these, but the same concepts. These are just my new ones, and I think they're a lot cuter. So, yeah. But that concludes all my favorites for this video. If you liked it, you should like the video, thumbs it up. And if you didn't, I'm sorry, but not really. Just move on. Don't really like. One of my least favorite things is how people, instead of just scrolling past something they don't like, they leave a stupid comment on it. Anyway. Okay. See you next time.